Pediatrician Professor John Okeniyi joins me for more perspective on this. Good to have you join us, Professor Okeniyi. Now, 25 years ago, thousands of children in Africa were paralyzed by this virus. 25 years after, we've seen 220 million children who have been vaccinated between 1996 and 2020. So tell us what it took to get to where we are today.
Thank you, and I appreciate your calling on to me. Polio is a very infectious disease, but it's vaccine preventable, and we've known that it's been vaccine preventable since 1961. So one would see that despite having the vaccine to prevent it, we have not been able to achieve this until just this month in Africa, because it is highly infectious. It's a disease that can spread from person to person. If you have just one person left somewhere, one local government or anywhere, then it becomes extremely difficult because it rapidly spreads. It spreads particularly amongst children. So if you look at the population of the country and you marry that with the infectivity rate of polio, you will see that it's a very contagious disease. The effort that has been put in place has been multilateral, involving the W.H.O, involving non-governmental organizations, the Dangote, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. It has also involved other organizations like Rotary and Rotary International, but it took concerted efforts of all healthcare workers, community healthcare workers, people going on bicycles, on foot, to the nooks and crannies of the country. So it's been a very Herculean effort, and we thank God Almighty that we finally.
All right, just allow me butt in, because we understand that we have now eradicated the wide polio in Africa, but we also are hearing that the vaccine-derived polio virus remains in Africa, with 177 cases being identified this year. How serious is that? Is that something to be worried about?
No, not particularly. The polio is a virus that causes polio disease, poliomyelitis, a disease of the nervous system that ultimately may leave the person paralyzed, and that will be a lifelong disability. Now, to prevent persons from getting polio, we have developed vaccines, and these vaccines are live modifications or attenuation of the original virus. There are 3 strains that exist naturally in nature. So it is the vaccine-derived thing that is now having 1 or 2 breakthrough infections, and it is not a serious thing, unlike the wild form, which is the one that causes the paralytic disease. So we no longer have wild polio transmission in Africa, and it is just occasional breakthrough disease from the vaccine that is issued. As you said, less than 180 cases over the last 2 years. So that is not a problem.
All right. We look forward to seeing a world-free polio, a world-free polio environment, especially as Afghanistan and Pakistan are still dealing with this situation. Professor Okeniyi, thanks for talking to us.
You're welcome. Thank you.